I don't know why he... Wow, that's a threesome over here. Counting me, it's a fivesome. Oh my god. Goodbye, Jagras. You have no place here. Toby, you really don't think you're gonna be any help here. Can you not beat me with a fucking squirrel? Oh, come on. Fuck you. I don't even know what's happening anymore. What is... Would you stop? Would you get up? Like, seriously, is that your reaction? Just sit there and crawl backwards instead of getting up right away, you fucking idiot? God, if it were me, I'd be fucking... This guy'd be dead like, within 2 seconds for me. I'd stab his head, and that's it. He'd be dead. I don't give a shit. Any amounts of damage, this guy can break my legs. I'd still move. I'd still walk. Godzilla on all fours? Or, well, not all fours, his hind legs. Godzilla, I thought, was straight up. Not a dinosaur, that's on T-Rex, I should say. I didn't think he was a T-Rex that was low to the ground. I thought Godzilla was something that stood way up. I'm thinking too much into this. You can tell I'm not really one for references like that. I just get annoyed by them. But he must like getting nommed. Wrong way around. One way to look at it. It's one way to look at it. Did you make up your mind? Oh god, no, he's gonna do his stupid tunnel thing. Ah, god! Can you stop? What is with monsters and doing this? You wanna go again? Do it again! God, you might as well do it like 5 more times. You stop swinging? Jesus! I can barely even fucking see. Oh God, of course! You have your dramatic ass fall. I don't know what procced that, besides me actually smacking you in the face just now. So once I start fighting the next 3 other dragons, they'll start appearing normally. I don't think they actually do. I don't believe so. I don't think Valhazek, Nurgi, and them appear in random quests or expeditions. I think you can only fight them in the quest that they're in. So if you fight, like, I know me and Zero fought Tiastra in a quest, and we were accosted by Kushala. So I think they can appear in each other's quests, but I've never encountered them outside of actually doing a quest for one of them. I could be wrong. I haven't done full-on expeditions in a while, and every time I've done other quests in other areas, I've never encountered them. But yeah, I guess. I wouldn't see why not. I've just never actually had encounters with them. That makes sense. I definitely have had Nurgi appear when I was fighting other Elder Dragons before. Like I said, though, I've only encountered other Elder Dragons when I was doing a quest with Elder Dragons within it. Random quests that have you fighting some of the other monsters, I've never encountered them. What is this tall thing? Why is it called a tall thing and it says I need to carve his body? Yeah, break head. I did, and I never got anything out of it. I figured it was the head. Why does it say carve body then? Carve body just means what I just did, not actually break the body part. But, like, still, like I broke his head, and I know it's a 65% chance, but I still didn't get one. At all. I don't know, the way they worded it. Reward capture, carve body. Carve body is what I did. I just assumed it meant literally carve the actual body instead of this head or tail. Because there is no carving head. It's just the body or the tail you can carve when you carve it. So it's just the way it was worded. My brain does that. Still dumb and annoying. I've been fighting this thing for 5 hours. No, I haven't, but it feels like it. I'm just bad at... I'm just getting annoyed by fighting him over and over again. Like, all I want to do is just get my axes. Different axe parts. And different axe upgrades. I don't even know why I even care. Why do I have to be 100%er? Does he really? No wonder me and Zero could never fully carve off his horns. We got to the final phase where you have to just take out its horns. While we technically got his weapons, we technically didn't fully succeed the quest. But we got some weapons out of it. Yeah, he's taking. It's a raid fight. It's a raid. It's a raid monster, that's why. They gotta up him somehow. Otherwise, if he didn't, he'd be easy. Well, he's not hard, but... he would wreck. He'd be wrecked very easily. You stop just... I don't like when you do this. Supply, where are you? Why do you leave chat? I don't get why you just don't stay for more than an hour. As a mod, you really should be here more consistently than you are. It really annoys me. Gets on my nerves. He's here, he narrates half of his gameplay, and then leaves. And it always annoyed me. But if I was playing Kingdom Hearts, I guarantee you he'd stick around more. Oh no, I'm fine with if it does that. I just don't want him dropping me in front of a monster. I just don't like eating before a quest. I think it's pointless. Because I'm nowhere near the canteen. I'm always usually down by the... either in the hub, which you can eat right then and there, and I still don't eat. Or I'm by where I was, where all the item shops are. I'm normally just... I just prefer to eat on the go right before a fight. On the mission. I just think it's pointless to eat beforehand. Personally. Because you can eat right before you actually go off and fight. I just think that's more worth it, more better for me. I'm always gonna do that. I rarely ever eat before the mission begins. I just don't like that it... I just don't know what procs that. It's just... it gets on my nerves. Can you fucking stop? I'm tired of fighting you already. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Why are your attacks annoying? I just can't dodge because they're all low. I gotta go dodge the outer side of it. Man, I should learn from my Dark Souls Bloodborne experiences. Monsters that swing low, I usually dodge through it. Can't do that in this. Not as easily. If you could, I'm bad at it. I don't know the timings for dodging, but... that's why I just say fuck dodging in Monster Hunter. Because I'm not good at it. Half the time, I can't because I'm attacking. I'm not gonna play this like Dark Souls and attack twice. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'd rather fucking get hit a bunch. It's not like I care to be... it's not like it matters if I'm good or not. Not like anything matters. I just wish you would stop. Sometimes he just acts more fucking violent. It's fucking annoying. And I get he has an enraged state. Being able to fucking hit certain parts of him is annoying because of said thing. I can't see, you fucking asshole! My camera's not gonna do much if I can just barely angle it. Because you're moving around like a dumbass. And of course, I'm wasting time being on top of you. Because you wanted to sit there and constantly annoy me. I don't think the amount of health really makes that a difference. I think it's just actually how tough the monster actually is. Teostra just happens to be the easiest of the three. Or, well, four. Nergi, Valheim, and Kushala. I just focus more on whether or not what kind of attacks they have. Nergi always seems to just get me by being careless, and he's got an attack that's far stronger than most of the others. The others don't seem to have much too terrible of attacks. Kushala's more annoying than difficult. Valhazic doesn't really move all that much either. Nergi moves a lot more than them. But yeah, the amount of health to me doesn't really matter either. That can, but if the monster does a lot of damage, the amount of health is not gonna make that of a difference. Now, if he had higher damage and high health, yes, but he doesn't. Unless you have no resistance. Like me, at the time. Yeah, something like Jota Assistant. Yes, it would be. Yeah, exactly. That's an example of not having high health and low damage would not make a difference. Now, if he had a lot of damage and and a high amount of health, then yeah, that'd be hard. That's what makes some of the arch-tempered fights difficult, is because they have not only a lot of damage output, but they have a lot higher health. But to be honest, though, bosses are going to always be different for other people. You could fight somebody that's way, way harder for me and still wreck him. So, yeah. Like, Devil Show is not particularly hard. He's just annoying. It's okay. He's definitely one of the monsters I'm the worst at when it comes to fighting. Out of some of these monsters, I'm definitely not great at him because of his attacks. And half the time, I'm not even trying to really focus on dodging too much, but I try to get better at it. It's just, like... I can't dodge monsters like I can in Dark Souls. I'm just not as good at it. Dorada's really easy for me because the Encyclope can dodge all of his attacks and knock him out over easily. Yeah, that poor fish. Him and the Lavasioth ain't particularly difficult. I mean, I do get hit by him a few times, but that's because I'm more focused on the ground than you are, but... Like, I'll knock him over like a shit ton of times, making him kind of a pulverized... Making him a pitiful fight. Now, the fucking Iceborne version of them? The ice fish? That thing is annoying. For some reason. It's the same kind of fight, but ice. He's actually far more annoying. But then again, every monster is kind of a pain at first. Some. Not every, but some are. The fish was never a problem, but... Some of these master rank monsters are a pain at first. And then they'll get easier as I get better. Yeah, he's annoying. The whole ice blight thing is also annoying. And I'm not one for carrying around null berries anymore. I really should, but... I have a weird thing with certain styles, and I don't like to carry around a bunch of excess things anymore. I kind of got tired of using that for the effluvium poison. And I really don't like the whole radile thing. I'm barely just now trying to get better with it. It's because I'm klutzy and I accidentally use items when I don't want to. And I just think it's annoying. So I usually just go through my menu, and I'm bad at remembering which way to go for some of my menu items. Which is why you'll see me go back and forth. But that's what I'm used to with older Monster Hunter. So I don't really like the radile menu at all. I just don't. I also don't really like to craft on the go. I prefer to just go get my items. It's a lot more comfortable for me that way. Sounds dumb, but, like, if I run out of flash pods, I prefer to wait until the monster lets me leave. And I warp. Rather than craft it on the go. Just because I just don't really like the idea of being able to carry a bunch of shit on me. But it's my play style, to be honest. I'm the kind of guy who likes to do I'm the kind of guy who likes to do things that are easier for me, but end up taking longer. So I'll do something that's easier, but if it takes longer to do it. For instance, I like to text versus call, or email versus or call somebody. I really just, whenever I have to call someone for a meeting or like some sort of thing to schedule an appointment or something, or having to, instead of calling customer support on anything, I prefer to email. I just don't like talking to people all that much. But like, having all these extra items on me or whatever, I'd rather just go get it out of my tent. It's just easier for me. I don't like the stupid raid aisle thing because I accidentally use a lot of wrong items. Pick up items in a fight, like materials. I mean, I'll do that too. Oh yeah. I don't want to forget them. If I don't grab them right then and there, I'll forget them. Or like the carving monsters will disappear too, or whatever. I mean, I'm not really focusing on that now, so I probably missed quite a bit of materials on the floor. But yeah, like if I see it, I'm going for it. Shh, I dodged that. Yeah, I'm not dodging that, because I was swinging. Of course I was. Motherfucker, would you leave me alone? I don't even do that. If I run out of potions in battle, then I suffer. Until I die or can get them. And I know you can put craft items on your radar, like I have for the flash pods here. I'm the kind of guy who prefers to go into the crafting list and do it that way. I really just don't like the raid aisle thing. It's too finicky. But that's just my playstyle. I'm weird. I make things harder. I make things longer, but they're easier for me. It's more comfortable. Yeah. Like when I tried to use my freaking whetstone, I accidentally put on a mantle, which is the completely opposite direction. Yes. Oh, come on. Really? Of course, we got one. I hated it even more in Rise. Yeah, I hate the stupid raid aisle thing in Rise because unlike this, where they show you on the map for all the things, the little mini map for all your little items that you can grab, Rise you have to hit R to make the map come up closer, so items will show up, cultivation items show up, and then that also brings up the radle, and you can't move because your right stick is what makes the radle shortcut. So I always end up doing that while I'm farming for customization or for crafting items and accidentally use a potion all the time. And it fucking annoys me. I just wish it was like this. I'm so used to Monster Hunter World though. Like I get that, and it's kind of like people will probably say that that's hindering a little, but like Monster Hunter World is just easy. It's the easiest one though, and it's most comfortable. But I just prefer it how it just shows you everything without having to hold a button to enlarge the map like this to show all of it. because the regular map doesn't. So I have to either have that or go into the menu and show where the whole map shows up, which is equivalent to this, to show off all the freaking crafting. And then in that point, I'm stuck accidentally, which is the camera, not the movement, but the right joystick, which is for your camera. I can't fucking move the camera around with that held because that's what activates the riddle. So then I actually have to go to a different raid aisle customization that has no items put on it. And it annoys me, and I accidentally use potions all the time. I just wish it showed them without having to hold R. Or L. Whatever. L1. Without having to hold L. To do this. It's really freaking annoying. Rise is great. It is. And it's definitely a mixture between a lot of the newer... definitely a mixture of Monster Hunter World and a lot of some of the older ones. With its feel. I also don't like... I don't know. I've been playing a bit of this, and I feel like the Switch Axe's regular form in Monster Hunter Rise is annoying. Because it's the longer. At least the one I'm using. Unless I transform it into the blade half, I can barely hit enemies because of how long it is, and I miss all the time. But the moment I transform, it shortens. Ironically. So unless I'm using my bladed form, which actually activates the poison that my weapon has, I can't do much hits because of how long it is. I miss all the fucking time. But when I was actually playing Rise the past few streams and had no problem, I think. I could be wrong, but I think now that I've somewhat returned to Monster Hunter World, I feel like my combos got worse with the base form of the axe. Just because I'm missing a shit ton now with it. Because of my positioning is not quite right, and the blade, or the form is just a little long. And then I transform and it shortens. It's weird. And then I end up hitting. It's kind of annoying. If it was more like this version's axes, it'd be fine, but it feels different even though it's not. It's literally the same thing. It's the same combos. I'm just bad. That's all it is. I'm no god at Monster Hunter. I know that. And it kind of depresses me a little. I wish I was better, but I'm not. God, we need 2 more. Why did I only get 1? Fuck you, Devil Joe. Wish I had gold. Gold gives me 16% chance of getting me that. Or not gold, silver. Why is silver the most? It's weird. I don't really know what the colors really mean besides like the best gifts or prizes, but silver boxes give you more 16% chance versus gold, which is 10, which is odd. I don't really know what the colors mean really all that much, besides some of the items you get, I guess, would probably be determined by that. That's so weird to me. You would think it'd be the highest if it's gonna give it to you at all. I don't know. Excuse me. Well, there's a bunch of silver. Silver is the best one. Yeah, we're gonna drop. Yeah, let's just drop that one. Where's that Nargacuga? Oh, well, rip. Rip.
I just dropped one by accident. I thought I was in this menu and not the registered one. That's alright. Whatever.
That's the one I want. It's got silver. Silver gives me the best chances of getting those. This whole stream is gonna be on fucking Double Joe. Ugh. I mean, I could easily just be at the canteen, too, but I usually prefer to be down here, or by the workshop, which is right there by the canteen. But I'm usually not at the canteen most of the time. I just don't really care to eat here. I just think it's just more comfortable. I'm weird, I know. Very weird. I make weird decisions. I always make longer things the easier thing for me. I mean, I ate, so whatever. There's Anjanath. Hello, Anjanath. Don't mind if I do, I'll take your footprints. Really would like it if you stopped. Where'd you go? To you too, sir. Oi! Oi, 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 oi! Go fuck yourself, you slutty bitch. You red dildo. You are one gigantic dildo. Would you stop? You're never gonna be as bad as Nurgi when it comes to fucking mounting you sometimes. 'Cause that thing just had a moment where he would just not let me get any stabs in. He was just being hyper fucking aggressive with that. Every 2 seconds, that thing turned red. Really got annoying. Could not fucking actually finish the mount. Because he just kept running me out of stamina by knocking me off. And constantly turning red. That was like the worst I had. Mid combo, dude. Come on. Can't do anything about that. Would you relax? Relax, relax, relax. Probably could make this so much easier if I just flash the guy, but I'm bad at aiming that. Can I move? Come on, man. Jesus. I really gotta get resistance to tremors, and that's really fucking stupid. For how long it lasts. It's really something that gets on my nerves when it repeatedly happens. Please? God. I just have a thing where monsters constantly just move farther away from me. Oh, God. Why did I bring you up? Why are you up? Should have been down still. Hello? Can you stop being a slut bag? Whoa! Okay, what was that? That was weird. Camera angle. 1 minute I see him, next minute I'm flung in the air. You whore. Wow, that's 2 quick investigations back to back. I love how you just scoop footprints into a jug. Of course you move after my combo. Oh, how do you like my stupid drain? Huh? How do you like being drained of your energy? How do you like having your face broke? I also don't like that Anjanath is here. Coin ult. Fortunately, Angie, you're not... God damn it, Anjanath! What the fuck, dude? I was gonna say, you're not gonna really be a big factor here because my resistance to your fire attacks, but... Then you decided to just hit me when he was down, because life decides to always do that. Every time when I have a monster ready to go and get murdered, I always get hit by something. There was a time when I was trying to capture a monster and I was about to use my second trank pod, right about to, and then the Gajakas literally stunned me long enough to get the monster free. Because life is annoying. I fucking hate it. They couldn't just wait it a few seconds before stunning me. They literally had to do it right when I had the second trank pod going. Always do that. Always fucking do that. Of course I bounce off of him. Thank you for missing. I was gonna say, you better not hit me during my final parts of my animation. Always seem to do that. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, my weapon's is definitely lost a lot of its sharpening, but why do you bounce off the monster? Blunt or no, blunt, sharp or not, it's still a weapon. I picked that up. Guess I didn't. I definitely tapped circle on it enough. Mmm, Devil Joe saliva. Dude. Dude! The cat never likes to fucking do anything. Oh, of course you hit me on the end of my animation. You could not hit me sooner, but you have to wait until I'm done before you do that? Can I character... Oh, God, I hate when I climb. Ah, and you hit me. Every goddamn time. The hell was that? The hell was that? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when I shoot that, it either hits it or don't. Like, that was nowhere near his face. That was his body. But then there's times where I do it on their face and it misses. Just because they do an attack or something. I get when they turn, maybe. But when I've done it on monsters' faces and they go to attack and slightly move. But they're not, like, completely away from the flash and they fucking become resistant to it. And even if it's not because they moved, sometimes they'll start an animation and somehow just not get stuck. I should totally have been close enough for that. Oh, Rathalos is here. Oh, fucking hell, of course you are. Cat! Rathalos, why? What do you want? Would you go away, dude? No one wants you, you piece of shit wyvern, piece of crap wyvern. Hurry up, break through. Don't do your tunnel vision thing like 5 times, please. Yeah. You're gonna do your stupid climb up. Hurry up. You're probably gonna hop down too. You're an asshole. Stay up here! I was not down there long enough to where you were going to decide to do that. You literally did that as I was up here already. You stop. What the hell? Vines, please. Thank you. God, your stun's so short. Where are you? Where? Okay, there you are. I was like, where are you? Would you hurry up and stop flopping?
I'm literally going for the fucking face.
Some monsters have a really hard face to hit. Like with my hammer, I could not break Valhazik's jaw enough at all. Because I could barely hit him. Aside from when he was down. With the axe, I can somewhat better hit the face. But still, like, monsters that I don't get... Monsters that are taller slightly, I can't hit the face very well unless they're down. But
Talons. Why? Fucking talons. I don't want the talons. I'm breaking his face, not his feet. I know it's a 16% chance, but come on.
all I'm doing is trying to get fucking weapons, damn it. Hope that wasn't my hair just now. That wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna sue Chick-fil-A. There was a hair in my sandwich. Probably mine, but whatever. Don't know how. The only time I move the sandwich into my mouth is when I move it into my mouth. It's nowhere near my hair. It's not like it's next to me where I'm shaking my head to where my loose falling out hairs are falling out. It was probably mine because it was long. It's okay, it's just hair. There could be worse things that could be in my food. Spit. Pickles. Spit and pickles. And I'm fighting enough pickles that I can have cucumbers that last me a lifetime. Thank you for the great horny fly. Holy shit, that's a lot of things. I'll keep going with that. For now. Get me a great amount of those fucking bugs, damn it. And herbs and honey. Curse these tall fangs. All I want to make is an axe that I'm not going to probably use. Unless its final state is really good. And then I may swap to it when I face Nergi or something because he's dragon. But I'm always still going to be focusing on pure damage. Just because I like pure damage. That's why I always look at the damage stat over the elemental stat at any weapon of that I use. I'm also the guy who prefers defense over elementals defenses. Because yeah, monsters do damage with elemental stuff, but a lot of them also focus physical damage. It's not like the Deviljho's spamming dragon moves. The only dragon attack that I can recall that he actually has is his breath. Most of his other attacks are fucking physical damage, unless they are all counted as an elemental somehow. Because, yeah, like, Nergi doesn't really do a lot of dragon damage, if at all. The Kirin spams lightning, but he also does other things. Not like Teostra's doing nothing but fire attacks, he also hits you physically. So most of the time, I'm trying to worry about my defenses rather than fucking elemental stuff. So I'm not too bothered by it. If I die, I die. It's not like you can't beat a monster with shitty-ass defenses or elemental defenses. You can still beat them. If this game had levels, people would sit there and learn how to beat the entire game with the lowest level possible. Because they're that fucking good. I'm not. It may sound like I'm complaining and angry, but I'm not. I'm actually fine. I'm having fun. It's just, I'm getting annoyed more than anything by this fucking thing. Deviljho is a good fight. I just am kind of tired of it. Like, I just don't really like fighting it. He's a good fight, but he's not one of my favorites at all. One of my least favorite monsters to fight. I just don't like him. I don't like pursue monsters, like him and Basil. Hate them both. Basil's more annoying, though, because he's got bombs. That's why I hate the Uragon. It's because he's got fucking bombs. I don't really care. Flash pods don't really do much on them. So what's everybody doing? I'm sorry if all I'm doing is this, and it appears boring. Of course you move your head just as I'm finishing my combo. Of course, you won't let me blow you. If only this dinosaur would just let me blow him. Well, you don't like being blown? Motherfucker, dodge! I am literally rolling below where you are swiping, and yet you're orgasming all over my face. Can you, what the hell with your tail? You're not even using it! It's just there! Your tail just fucking exists! Ow! And now I ran into his knee! Half of his body just is there! And he happens to hit me with every single attack that he just had! That is how bad I am at this. God, I am awful. Would you? Some of these fights just are worse and worse. There's no reason for me getting... What the hell? Why do you sit there and wait? Just attack me right away. I swear to God. I swear, you are annoying! Run back and forth, charge, smack around, tail exists. I'm surprised I haven't taken it off at all throughout this entire time, and I'm not trying, but good lord. Normally I take off tails by accident. But half the time you're just swinging blindly and hitting me because I am god tier awful at this game. And I'm not ragey. It's just annoyed. This guy is doing nothing but annoying me because it's a terrible fucking fight. After I complimented you saying you are a good fight. You are not. You are god tier awful. You are F. Negative fucking F for fucktastic. Fucking annoying is what you are. I just don't like monsters that constantly fucking just swipe, 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 swipe and dodge, swipe, dodge. And the reason by dodging, I mean literally moving slightly every time. I don't care too much if I know monsters are gonna move around. I just don't like it when how some monsters move. What the fuck? All he did was turn around! I get it, he uses that to his advantage to turn around and hit me with his tail, but God! I can't even fucking do anything! Because all he's doing is hitting me. And then he does that! Like, this game focuses combos! And yeah, it's a little too late for me to learn now if I can easily get out of it. But I don't care anymore. I'd rather just sit there and swipe anyway. I don't care to dodge. I really don't. Run if you are going to! Like, seriously, I really don't give a shit about dodging at all because I'm never gonna get better at it. It's not like I'm good at games anyway. So it doesn't really matter. That's why I play for fun. I don't play to get better at games. It's not like I would even if I tried. I don't get better at things. Everything I do is luck. Lucky that I've even beaten this game to begin with. I don't fancy myself good at any game or anything in life that I've done. I fancy myself just lucky. And that's the honest goddamn truth. I'm not here to sit there and try to make this a depressing thing, because it's not. I'm telling the truth, an honest goddamn truth. I seriously just do not think I'm good at anything. That is bullshit, and you know it, game. And you're gonna leave again! Can you fucking do so already? No wonder people don't talk. No wonder people leave. They see my skills and they're like, nope, I'm good, I'm out. That really needs to have iframes. How else are you supposed to fucking dodge everything? Would you fucking stop? This is what I mean by you're dodging slightly and attacking repetitively like this. Is that all you do is move around and move your head and swing and dodge my attacks? Like right there. And then you just constantly berate me. I dodged that. I was nowhere near that. Of course, I shot you in the butt. Of course I did. I'm gonna blind your fucking ass. Good, now you can't shoot. Now you can't shoot. I meant poop. Whatever. Now you can't poop. Because I blinded your asshole. How about a flash pod to the ass and a fucking dung pie to the face? All you do is talk shit. God, you're fucking annoying. Fucking relax! Why I focus the feet, but then he does that. Can't even hit him half the time. All he does is like to fucking move his face around, and then he does this and stuns me half the time. It's really just a bad call regardless. Like, how do people get better at games like these? Like, I just can't. Because you're locked in. And I barely just do any comboing. I spam most of the time. In any game that has a combo system, or sort of. I just spam. That's comfortable for me. I can't pull off half the combos in fighting games anyway in battle, much less anything else. Why I don't like fighting games. Action games, I usually just do combos that I know, because half the time I try to do the other ones, I can't even do them. Because I either fuck up the inputs because I'm klutzy as fuck, or I don't have the hand dexterity to do combos. Which is why I'm terrible at fighting games. I don't like fighting games. I don't care to put in the practice either, because I'd rather learn by doing the game. That's why I don't ever go to the training area, because I don't care for it. I'm not the kind of guy who practices through training. I practice training through fighting actual things, because that's how you get better. But fighting games, I'll never get good at it. I can play fighting games for years and never. Come on, man! I hate when you do that. Hey, Grisshot, welcome. Thank you for the 24 bits. Slaying a gigantic pickle dinosaur. 102 bits already. How you doing, man? You free to stick around? Just hang out and watch me take out a dumb dinosaur that I'm really getting annoyed by. How's your streams going? Thank you for the love, man. You streaming later, or did you just get done with a stream? I mean, you probably would have rated me, but still. What the? I didn't even realize I was out of mana. Energy. I rarely ever do that. And of course he was drained. Going good. That's good. Ah. This fight's getting annoying. Oh, can you stop? Late night always. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Can you fucking stop? She's constantly hitting me. I hate this fucking fight. I'm so bad. Why am I so bad at games? Can you fucking stop being an asshole? One stun lock after another with you. And then my character falls off. Because life wants to fucking kick me in the nuts 5 times in a row. And then punch me in the nuts 5 times in a row. And then they want to bite my dick off 5 times in a row. Yeah, just shit rocks. I swear, I barely did anything to this guy. Half the fight is me getting destroyed. Not really, because the damage sucks. But this fight should not take longer than 20 minutes. And half my fights with him have been like 19 to 20 minutes. This fight should be done with so easily. But the fact that I'm focusing on the head so I can get parts that I'm farming for, and the fact that he's constantly just fucking stunning me and knocking me off ledges, and my character not rolling because of rocks and things and whatever, and this character just won't let me do anything. And Devil Joe's recovery time can go suck a big fat yellow penis. But late night as always. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you have a good night. Or a future good night. I'm glad your streams have been well. And hello to everybody who's joined in. And keep in mind, I may be frustrated, but I'm still having a good time. This guy's just annoying. And I'm not the best at Monster Hunter. I know that. But I still am having a great time, despite the fact that I wish I could get better at the timings for things. My playstyle makes it so I can't. Otherwise, I would have to be playing this game like it's Dark Souls. Swing a couple of times and actually try to get out of there. With the way I attack and with the way some of the attacks are, I'm in their face constantly attacking, so I don't really have time to sit there and get out of an attack and dodge, because once I'm locked into an attack, I'm pretty much stuck. And even if I did figure out a way to actually end a combo earlier, it's too late at this point. I've done so many streams of this. Learning anything new like that now would be kind of terrible. Just shows how terrible it is. Really wish that didn't happen. Don't know if I broke his jaw enough. I doubt it. I don't remember it saying I did. Hi. Hi, Rathalos. Eat me. Eat me. Eat me! Dick. Bitch. What a bitch. Wyvern. Pff, more like Bivern. Burn. Yes. Ah, finally, God. Jesus Christ. Well, if I would have looked up how to get a tall fang easier, which I knew how, break the face, but if I would have learned that it was given to me easier, 16% chance with silver box reward things, I would have done it a long time ago. I was doing investigations, but they were all gold. Or gold and bronze. Which is only a 12 and a 10% chance. Good lord. I could fight something else now for now. I still have to face the Devil Joe, but a higher version of it. Terra Tyrannus Axe is actually good, but I do prefer my weapon, the Devil Axe, or Hades Axe, the Demon of Hades, or whatever. Axe of Hades, same thing. Demon of Hades, yeah. Alright, we can now make that, which has high dragon damage and high Elder Seal, with 770 attack power. Which I have to face more Devil Joe, but a stronger variant of him. Yay. We can make the Baroth Grinder. Oh. Ooh, I can make the grinder too. Oh. Oh my god, I can make the third. Oh, lovely. And I think I can make the weapon after that. I can't. Oh. I have to face now Master Rank Baroth now. Yes, indeed. That paralysis. It's actually not paralysis at all. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, it is. The reason I say that is because my Diablos axe shows ice, and it's not. It says element ice, but it's not. The reason I say that is because when you go to an elemental weapon and it actually shows it highlighted, that means it has it. It's weird to me because it shows ice on the weapon itself, but it's grayed. I don't really know what that means. But same with this. And not only that, the Baroth is not electric. That's another tip to note. Both Diablos and Baroth are physical damaging monsters. So I don't know where the lightning on this weapon's coming from, if it had it. Oh, the files, I would assume. Yeah, files. Because this is a power file, though. This has a paralysis file. The files are basically my buffed state. That's when I go into my red, like, glowy form, I think. in my sword form. Axe form. That is. I know files are a bigger common thing with the sword, but it just is another thing for greater damage output. But I really don't care. I just play. I focus on damage, but a lot of mechanics I don't even worry about. Alright. So, I don't know why we have another one of these. Oh yeah, for this. Oh, right. 480 blast with 875 attack power. That's not bad. I can make that if I just get 7 of these. Or 8, sorry. My math is bad. 3 plus 5 is 8. But I also have 2. But I still need that total 8 just to ensure I get them both. So technically I would need 6 more of those and I got it. But I also would have to bring the Carapace axe up there. Which I'm gonna need to face more Kestodons and stuff. I need more Kestodons. That's okay. Kestodons are in the forest. I can easily go farm them. They're not that bad. So yeah, I need to face a stronger stronger version of that. So I guess we can go for Anjanath? Oh, I need Valhazik's Fang. And I need another one of these. We need Valhazik's Fang and Anjanath Hard Fang. Poopy. Poopy! And I believe... yeah, there's that. Anjanath Hardfang and Lash and Mantle. I don't get this. You can forge this weapon. Weapons with the little hammer icon you can actually forge straight up. Here's the requirements. I guess the requirements to forge it straight up are different than the ones where you're upgrading into it. And what I'm confused by is why. I guess making it outright's different. It's the same weapon, so I don't know if there's any differences besides the items you need. But it should be the same items, and that's what was confusing me about one other item, because I have every part to fucking upgrade into it. But being able to forge it outright requires different items, and that's weird to me. I guess it makes sense, but it's just weird to me. It should just be the same. And I don't mind forging it outright, because I do kind of need to, because otherwise then I have to bring another weapon down to here. Which I don't know if I have enough of something to do so. No, I don't. I would have to make another Bone Fang, bring it down, bring it up to here, bring it down to there, and then bring it down to here, and then bring it down to here. Which is also going to waste other materials. Which I guess isn't too bad. Guess we can do that. I prefer that over sometimes forging a weapon outright. So let's do that. Plus it, in case I need another one, I guess. do I have a... I guess we'll worry about that later. Why do we have another one of you? Because we already got one... Am I bringing you down to here? Wait, why do I have like 3 of these? I should not have... I should have no reason to have this one. Just because this route's covered. This route's covered. These 2 routes are covered. This one and this one. So this one's useless. Improved steel axe can go backwards. And then we got... we got 1 for this route, 1 for this route. I guess we can keep you down here. Just because then we can go down to this route. Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah, that sounds a little better. Because now we have 1 for this route. We have 1 for this route. 1 weapon for this route. And then a weapon for down here. Now we just need to make 1 more to go down to here. Unless I have somehow multiple lightning choppers that I can't tell at the moment. We have a lightning chopper 3 and 1. And 2 thunder axes. So yeah, we have 3 and 1. And a thunder axe. So we just need 1 more to go down to that route. And then we'll be good. So we just need... So you're covered. You're covered. So we just need to get you down to here. Because that's what I'm going to be focusing on. It's a process, I know. Yes, let's get you down to here. Gohan the Seiya Shiba. Thank you for the follow. Nice name, by the way. Sorry if I butchered that ending, but thank you, Gohan. Welcome to the Hunters Guild, my friend. Enjoy all the Dittos and Charmanders. Oh. Alright, so we're good on this route. Isn't that with it? No, rarity, no. Yeah, I just wish it was all organized better. There we go. I don't know why it didn't organize. When I first did it, it didn't actually put it. There we go. That's better. Okay. So now we just need Valhazek's Fang and some Ananath stuff. We need 3 more of those. So we need 10 total in order to get my shit here twice. Or I could just say fuck that and make this, but I didn't. Because it requires different parts. But that's okay. I don't mind. Plus, it gives me a chance to try to get a Valhazek weapon as well. If I... Okay. But yeah, that's basically my goal, is just to get different weapons for different variety reasons, so that way I can try out different weapons and somewhat be okay with certain fights and have different variety on different monsters. Aw. How are you doing, Gohan? Also, for the sake of things, probably people follow and never actually talk or watch me. Not saying you're not here. I'm just saying. For anyone in general, a lot of the follows I have are of my own, but I like never see them. I just think it's funny. Right back. Oh. after Vol. Okay. No wait. Yeah. Change equipment. Excuse me. So I do have my Effluvium resistance armor. It's the same armor, just with different gems. And it grants me resistance to Volhazek's bullshit. So we're gonna go after Volhazek. Do I have any regular investigations for him? Like, I know I have tempered investigations for him. But I wonder if I can get his fangs an easier way. Right, Fang Plus is what I need. I just want to ensure I get the right thing. Because I need like 5 of them, or 10 of them, or whatever it was.
You got
Upgrade Flammenbiel. Yeah, I need Volhazek Fangs. And then I'm gonna add this. So I need at least 8 more. So Volhazek Fang Plasu. Plasu. Is that high rank only? Or not high rank. Sorry, I misread. High rank, yeah, high rank, not master rank. Ugh. Breakhead, investigation reward, silver, 1. Okay, so I just gotta break the head. I might as well do silver, because that'll help me if I can do it, if there's any silver investigations. I meant high rank, not... I read that as master rank. Even though it said high rank, my brain was like... I'm not there yet. I'm not doing the right thing. I need investigations. Alright, let's see. Who am I investigating today? Target. Volhazak. Okay, you got bronze, so I need silver. Silver or gold would be preferred. There's bronze and silver. There's 2 you're not it. Alright, well. So you're the only investigations I have for Volhazek, huh? Well, there's a bronze and a silver. I don't really know if the time limit's a bigger deal or not, but I'll do this one and this one. I have them, okay. Post. Low rank, high rank. Investigations. Slay Volhazak. I can easily tackle you in 30 minutes. You're not going to be as annoying as that fucking dinosaur. Damn pickle dick. Hey Morty, look, I'm a pickle dick. Yeah, right, you are. Pickle dick. They called the Devil Pickle because his tail looks like a gigantic fucking pickle. To me, it looks like a fucking serrated crotch. That douchebag's annoying as fuck. Hazak Kis. Alright, there's a quest called Kis. KYS, Kis. Hi! How goes it? How are you? Rather not. Bye-bye. I didn't eat. I know I really should stop that and actually eat normally, not be a bitch about it. But My name is Lil B, for Christ's sake. I am a bitch. I am a female dog. Not really, I'm just being funny. I'm being funny. Trust me, for people who may think I'm ragey or crying, complaining, you have not seen nothing yet. Some people actually enjoy it. I see some weird things. I have quotes, for Christ's sake. But that's nothing. Like, compared to what I have done in the past when it comes to flipping out and things, I've rage quit a few games. I wouldn't straight up say rage quit, though. Like, I more or less broke a controller, and I still continue to play the game afterward. Dark Souls, I stopped playing for a year, but it wasn't really out of rage. It was just like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just getting annoyed. And I'm just... It's one of those things where you do the same thing over and over again, and you're just not getting anywhere. And then you're just like, all right, I'm going to come back. And I ended up quitting for like a year. It wasn't like quitting out of rage or anger or anything. It was just frustration and just annoyance. Breaking a controller over Dead Rising pissed me off only because the enemy just stun-locked me in a... There was a store that had doors that were open, and he got caught. I got caught in the... on top of the door, and I was just bounced in midair. Another Capcom game. Go figure. I love and hate Capcom. For anyone who's seen my Resident Evil's ending, knows that I love and hate their fucking games sometimes. Half the fight with the tyrant was spent dying repeatedly. So I gotta break your face hole. Woo! So yeah, you can already see his effluvium for any of the people who are here listening to me explain, for anyone who's never played Monster Hunter. He does this damage with his... the reason I say armor is because he's coated in it, and it damages you as you're close to him. Teostra's a fire lion, and he has that too, but with fire. Where'd he go? Oh. But his poison, though, the reason why I have resistance to it is because... or the immunity to it, is that if you actually... the damage you see me taking from it, it can actually proc and become even worse to where your health shortens. And you need an item to cure it, because your actual health bar decreases. It still damages you, but instead of shortening my health bar, it just hurts me now. Otherwise, it damages me and does that, which makes that more annoying. This fight, he's not bad because of his speed. He is slow. And this is base Bahazak, meaning he's not tempered or anything, or arch-tempered. For anyone who also doesn't know what terms mean, tempered and arch-tempered are basically the same thing, just stronger. They do more damage and have more health. Kind of like New Game Plus, I guess that's the best way to put that. Where, you know, usually you're playing the game again with everything, but monsters do more damage or whatever. It's kind of like that, I guess. Except there is really no, like, ending to the game, and so to speak, as I call this an MMO-less MMO. As there's kind of there's an ending, there's a story ending, but there is no, like, you beat the game, now here's everything but stronger, journey your adventure again, start from the beginning. There is none of that. This game just has massive replayability, with different weapons that you can use, and different build types with the same type of weapons. I literally can have endless amounts of different probabilities with different armor and different weapon types. Which is why I'm going for different weapons of the axe build. And there's his blast. Bonk! Like, that hurts really bad, getting hit by that. But this guy is the easiest Elder Dragon besides Teostra by far. He's like also the first one you fight. Well, yeah, I think he is the first Elder Dragon you fight. Yes, if I recall. He's also one of the only Elder Dragons that isn't... Well, besides... What's-his-face? The Mountain. Fucking Zora Magdagoras. But he's not really a fight. He's a gimmick. More or less, you're taking cannons and shit and shooting the parts of his body. It's not a straight one-on-one duel. If that makes sense. It's not... It's a gimmicky fight that I don't really consider a fight.